Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5 best 5-inch smartphones. Starting at number 5. Samsung Galaxy S22. The Ultra, a moniker in Samsung's Galaxy lineup, no longer means you're just getting the biggest phone. Now, it means you're getting the biggest phone and everything but the kitchen sink. The S22 Ultra offers no less than 5 cameras, a huge, bright 6.8-inch OLED with up to 120Hz refresh rate, and, oh, yeah, a built-in stylus too. It's more or less the successor to the stylus-centric Note series, but more than that. It feels like the endgame of slab-style smartphone development. Related, it costs a steep $1,200. The included S Pen stylus pops out of a dedicated silo on the bottom of the phone. And Samsung says it's been improved with lower latency than previous year's S Pens. It's hard to judge a few milliseconds of improvement, but it's certainly responsive and easy to use. You can go deep into the stylus features with handwriting to text recognition options and slightly gimmicky air actions. Coming at number 4. Apple iPhone 13 mini. There's really only one reason to buy an iPhone 13 mini, but it's an important one. If you want a phone that's easier to use in one hand or put into a small pocket. The iPhone 13 mini is one of very few small phones on the market with top-tier features and specs. You don't have to compromise in performance, build quality, or cameras with this one. Though it's much smaller in size than the other iPhones released this year, the mini's 5.4-inch screen is still big enough for text messaging, email, web browsing, apps, video, and games. And if you're coming from an iPhone 6/7/8, it will feel quite spacious. But it's also small enough that most adults, even those with small hands, will be able to comfortably reach all of the screen with their thumb. Otherwise, the mini is the same phone as the iPhone 13, it has the same design, processor, cameras, 5G support, and build quality as the larger model. It's just smaller and has a smaller price tag, at about $100 less. At number 3. Apple iPhone 13. Both the iPhone 13 Pro and iPhone 13 Pro Max shared the same top-of-the-line camera system this year. And they are our pick as the iPhone for photos and videos. This time around, you don't have to buy the biggest and most expensive model to get the best camera system. You get the same experience with either of the Pro models. The 3 rear cameras, standard wide, ultra-wide, and telephoto, combine with Apple's image processing to produce stunning images, particularly in low light. If photo and video quality is your most important factor when buying a phone, the 13 Pro is where you should be spending your money. In addition, the 3x optical. This time around, you don't have to buy the biggest and most expensive model to get the best camera system. Number 2 of my list. Samsung Galaxy S22 Plus. Those of us in the US have plenty of phones to choose from in the budget end of the market. But high-end Android phones are looking scarce lately. Thankfully, the options we do have are very good, making this recommendation a close call with the Google Pixel 6. Still, we think that the Galaxy S22 Plus is the best device for most people. The S22 Plus features a big, bright 6.6-inch screen with 120Hz refresh rate, 2022's Android flagship chipset of choice, the Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, and 3 high-quality rear cameras. While the screen and overall performance are excellent, the S22 Plus comes up a little short on battery life. The 4,500 mAh cell will last lighter users a full day. But moderate and heavy users who stream a decent amount of video will likely find themselves running the battery down into the single digits by the end of the day. It's a bit frustrating to have to keep an eye on your battery usage on a $999 phone. If great battery life is important to you, then look at the Google Pixel 6, which does much better in that department. And number 1. Apple iPhone 13. Out of the 4 iPhone 13 variants that Apple launched in 2021, the $829 iPhone 13, unlocked, hits the sweet spot between price, pocketability, and features. It has a new processor, a bigger battery, 128 gigabytes of internal storage, and uses the same large camera sensor as the acclaimed iPhone 12 Pro Max, but you wouldn't know it from its compact size. In fact, the 13 looks almost identical to the 12, but is just a bit thicker and heavier, with substantially bigger camera bumps and lenses that swapped places. No, you won't be able to reuse your iPhone 12 case for the 13. On top of all that, it comes in 5 colors, including pink, one more than you can choose from in the Pro models. What's different with the iPhone 13's new A15 Bionic chip is that it should still feel fast in years to come. But it's difficult to measure significant speed improvements with iPhones. The new chip helps the iPhone 13 run more efficiently, which lasts well into the evening without needing a top-up. Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.